number one, the Tom Brady retirement was bull. Like it's all aired out now. Like that was total garbage.
Yeah.
We know what was going on now. And, Tom kind of playing it off was just BS. So that was one thing I thought was interesting. Number two, the fact that Tom Brady and Sean Payton are not getting hit in this, which, I mean, who typically doesn't get hit in an investigation? The collaborators, right? So I don't know what they did or what Don Yee, their agent, did to kind of remove them from the blast radius of this, which I think is really interesting. And then the third thing, you lose a first round pick and, Tua, it kind of helps Tua a little bit. Right. It takes a draft asset off the table they could have used to either draft another quarterback or package to replace Tua. And in a weird way, it might sort of help him potentially get an extra year because now they don't have 2 first-round picks to play with in what's going to be a strong quarterback draft.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and that was kind of one of the things that, not that Tua was particularly at risk in this year's draft or anything like that, but the weakness of that quarterback class, I think, was kind of one thing that kind of helped motivate the Dolphins to be like, we'll see what it's like when Tua doesn't have like 80 RPOs to work off of a game. So, I think, I don't know if Tua is singing about this. I don't know if that's how he views it, but certainly I think that he should at least pop some champagne.
You got to be, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, well, so my former head coach, Brian Flores, tried to replace me with a guy who had oodles of civil suits, pending against him. And he tried to replace me with that guy. And then my owner tried to replace me with a dude who's, granted, he's the GOAT, but he's also in his mid 40s.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
You're probably like, all right, well, at least it was Brady, at least it was, on the field, Deshaun Watson's a pretty good player. So at least they're trying to replace me with high level guys, but it can't be the best feeling on earth to know that both the owner and the former head coach were trying to figure out how they could supplant Tua.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the on-field potential of Tua. I wrote a recent article about that, actually. But by all accounts, Tua is like a phenomenal human being, right? Just a wonderful guy. And I feel bad.
He's gone through it.
He constantly gets roped into this sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody really deserves this, to be honest.
Exactly.
So,